Shop Talk is now filmed at 1006 Kingston Road in Toronto. Okay, Pete, did you have you been watching the elections, following the American elections? No, not at all? Not even a bit of it?
I don't even watch TV, Lisa.
Wow. So what have you heard? Okay, so as somebody that doesn't watch TV and hasn't been following it, has any of it, like, crossed your path? What do you know?
I just know that it's still undecided. That's all I know.
Have you been following the election?
Me?
Yeah.
We watched a lot in school. But,
Oh, really? Cool.
Most of the kids in my class want Joe Biden to win.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, most of the kids in my class don't like Trump. And then there's some that do like Trump because they just want him to win and see what happens.
Yeah, I know. Chaos theory. Have you guys been watching it? You been following it, sir?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Interesting. How come?
I
Just don't care.
I just don't watch TV, actually. I don't care.
Do you read the newspaper, radio, nothing else?
I've seen a little bit on the internet, but
Yeah.
not too much. Actually, today, what I was watching is John McCain's speech that he made when Barack won the election.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was funny about it?
No, it was a good speech.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
I don't remember that one.
Yes.
Pete, have you been watching the American election?
I can't say I've been watching it. I'm following it a bit.
Yeah.
Because it's on CP20. It's all over our news stations.
Yeah.
So you can't help but, if you watch the news here, you're going to know about the elections in the States.
Well, this
They're
is
talking
it.
about it for, like, all the time. It's
And
like breaking news.
This is it. Okay, so it's breaking news. I feel like just around the world, people care about American politics more than any other country. Like it's followed so closely by non-Americans.
You know what's crazy?
Tell me.
Doesn't America intervene when other countries are doing elections?
Yes, they
They need
do.
to have somebody intervene when they're doing the elections.
Thank you for saying so.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying so. With the way the elections are going down right now,
How am
that's
I hearing-
exactly the type of
how am I
situation
hearing
America
that
would think in.
they're doing the votes and there's not no one to supervise, oversee.
The counts.
Yeah. The
Okay.
people that came in to oversee, and the people are holding up cardboard, not letting them in to see. I swear.
This
And-
is the closest election I've ever seen in my life. And the reason why it's taking so long is literally America is split all the way down the middle. Most of the swing states, they both have 49%.
A lot of people are surprised about that, eh?
A lot of people are acting as though they're,
People are
yeah,
surprised.
yeah.
I don't know what happened in Georgia, but I know there was something with Georgia where Trump was winning Georgia.
Trump was winning Georgia. It
Yeah, it's
just
Biden
turned to
winning
Biden today. Biden took the lead. Georgia, in Georgia, Trump and Biden are 1,000 votes apart. Do you know
How
what
is that
1,000
happening?
votes is?
How is that
Do you know what
happening?
1,000 votes is? It's an automatic
That's a
recount.
small
I just found
percentage.
out. Did you guys learn that?
That's nothing.
Like, if it's less than a 0.5 difference, it's automatic recount of that state.
Also, I think Biden won Wisconsin too.
Yeah, he did.
And a lot of people were expecting Trump to win Wisconsin.
They were. And Michigan as well. Okay, so this is why Trump is upset. The drama is with Michigan too. What happened was all night he's watching his numbers. They looked wonderful. Like the numbers were fantastic. Yes. In places like Michigan specifically.
Yeah.
And then a whole wave of mail-in votes came in. Like 128,000 votes came in, and none of them were for Trump. All of them were for Biden. So he was like, nah, bullshit. He called bullshit. He was like, no. At that point, he was like, stop the vote. You guys are seeing, Pete, you have seen them say stop counting, right? They're saying stop counting.
Yo, what
Yeah.
I'm seeing, right? I mean, I'm not in the States,
That's crazy.
but what I'm thinking is the rich people are obviously voting for Trump. The people that have money are obviously voting for Trump. Because if it's split like that,
You would
there's a lot
expect
of
it
rich
to. You
people.
were expecting it to be a sweep.
The way everybody was talking, I thought we were all on the same page with this. Yo, let's get Trump out of there. Come
That's
to
what
see
everybody
that-
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the case, is it? It shouldn't be this close.
You know what? They broke down though. They broke down the percentages and like race-wise who voted for him. There was an increase in black men that voted for Trump this
You see the
time.
Latinos in
There was an increase in
Florida?
Latinos, an increase in white women,
Cubans,
Cubans.
bro.
Yeah.
because Cubans are afraid of socialism.
Yo, I don't know what the hell's going on. I thought Trump was racist. I thought this is what the whole thing was, wasn't it? Wasn't that the narrative? Trump
That
a
was
racist guy,
definitely
let's
the
get him out?
narrative. That was the narrative that was trying to be pushed by media.
Right.
However, there are Trump supporters of all races that feel like
This is
that
what
was
I'm
the
saying.
narrative trying to be pushed
Right,
by media.
right.
Right?
So, like, again, I don't know who to believe. I say Trump's gonna win. I still think Trump's gonna win.
Okay, let me check. As of right now, because I had called it for Biden, just because everywhere that Trump was leading, Biden had actually begun to lead by a small margin, though. Like it hasn't been. Oh, I think I got to redo this whole thing. Now.
Well, everybody's been told. The number was 153 to 253 to 216 or something like that.
Yeah. And then it jumped.
No, that's the last.
Oh, you're
number I
talking in
seen.
general. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just double check it.
For a while, bro.
For a while, right?
I feel like they've been drawing it out for dramatics. I feel like it's being drawn out for the dramatics of it. Because there's so many states that they were calling for Biden at a certain percentage and a certain amount of votes counted that they weren't calling for Trump. So it's like they wanted to be like, oh no, what's next? What's coming up?
Right.
You know?
Right.
I think it's crazy because all the people that are voting for either Trump or Biden, the ones that are lining up till 10, 11 o'clock at
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
aren't going to get nothing anyways.
They feel like,
They're not going to get nothing from either president. They've been left out before. They're probably going to be left out again. You know, the poor people that they're talking about that are lining up in those lines,
yeah.
that are saying, okay, let's get Biden in. Biden probably can't help them when he gets in the seat anyway. So it's the narrative is basically whoever's in the power will take care of who take care of them. And those
anybody-
are the ones that sponsor those
Yeah,
those
that's a
parties.
fact, that's a
those are
fact.
the ones that put money
That's a
out
fact,
there.
that's a
those poor
fact.
people can't. I can't put money in his.
The first
his
people that they
campaign,
take
you know
care
what
of
I
are the
mean?
people that paid for the
Of
campaign.
course.
That's just a fact.
Of course.
That's just a
Bottom
fact.
line.
Yeah.
They're getting the jobs. They're getting they're getting everything.
Yes.
And then the people that are going up and lining up at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night
Get
are
to vote
basically
again.
just voting
Get to
because
vote again.
That's all they get.
Yeah, they get to vote
That
again.
doesn't mean there's going to be guaranteed that you're
Black
going to get
men,
a better
black
4
women
years.
voted for Biden. Like I think it was like 80 or 90%, like something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like that sort of loyalty,
Whoa. Whoa.
Right,
that sort
because
of loyalty with nothing on the plate.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, Biden's playing a. Like I said, how can I put it? Biden brought that woman, Pamela Harris or whatever.
Kamala.
Was it Kamala Harris?
Yeah.
Good move, bro, because all the
Great
Black
move.
Lives Matter thing and whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
That's his platform. He's using that as a way
Oh,
to,
for
a means
sure.
to get through.
His last
get
few
elected.
days campaigning, he took Barack Obama out on the road with him to remind the black folks.
Can we
or to
trust
remind
a
everybody.
person like this? Can you trust a person like that? Like, why are you doing all that? You don't need to do all that.
Okay.
If you're a man of your word and you're true to what you're saying,
That's why
just
they
be
let
true to what
Trump.
you're saying. You don't have to dress it all up and bring black people around you and hug babies.
That's why
Just
they
do what
let
you're
Trump.
supposed to. That's it.
He's transparent. Trump is transparent.
Trump is transparent.
Biden is like, oh, what's his agenda?
Right.
What is Biden's agenda for the next 4 years if he wins? At least Trump has laid it out what he wants to do. Maybe it's all destruction, no doubt. Not making anything better, no doubt. Capitalist pig, yes, no doubt. But at least he's transparent. Trump is put it out there the way he is.
That's what people seem
Biden
to
is sort of
appreciate.
sneaky. You don't know.
He's very political. He's very political. I also feel like, and I didn't want to jump to this, I feel like he's being propped up, you guys. This is a very old gentleman.
Yes.
This is a very old man. When he went to talk about, when he went to do, it wasn't even, you never seen him running nowhere. Where did you see him running?
You didn't see him running on the stage? Ran out like this?
No, he's hilarious.
Shit, man.
He's hilarious. They walked him out with his wife, nurse.
Nervous, man.
He can't walk out, right?
Facts over truth.
Facts over truth. He said he's happy to be running for the Senate. You know what I mean? Like there's just a lot of stuff. This is an older man that's being propped up.
Facts over truth.
And I feel like they used him.
People.
I feel like they used him to be attractive to Republicans.
Yes. They had to.
Because there's so many people that they could have had run,
Biden hater.
right? Okay, talk to
I'm a
me.
Trump
Is
supporter.
this not the longest election in history? One, have you ever watched an election this closely? Two,
No and no.
right?
Yes and no.
Okay. Explain.
Sure. I like it like this. So that way they get it right. So that way it shuts up all these mofos around here
whatever.
saying, yo,
Biden, you're only a Biden fan because you're not
yo,
a Trump
Trump's
fan.
gonna be like this. begging not to get pulled out of the White House.
Nobody ever talked to Biden
glad
when
you got that.
Obama was president.
I'm glad you got that on camera.
Recognize the guy as the vice
What he just said? Remember I already told you Trump's gonna win, eh?
Yeah.
This guy, put the camera back on him again. This guy picked, who'd you pick last time?
Okay, so on the last
You
election,
picked-
hold on.
That's
hold
right.
on,
On
I'll
blind
explain.
election.
On the last election, I went for Hillary.
Okay.
She lost. I conceded defeat. Hold on, wait a minute. I conceded defeat. I took the mouthing off, the teasing, the blah 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 blah
Kevin hates
blah.
Trump.
You name it, they did it to me.
Kevin hates
Okay,
Trump.
ragged me for 4 years.
That happened again too.
4 years. 4 years. And I took my licks. Okay? But their brethren can't even take his loss like a real man and concede that he lost.
Okay, so you don't feel like, does anybody in here feel like it might have been stolen from him?
No. The people spoke, man.
Does anybody feel like it might have been stolen from P?
The record high.
What about the fact that they have found all these votes, all these mail-in votes? That's a little bit suspicious, man.
Everywhere. But the thing,
All over
okay.
the place.
I think the problem is too. No, this is one of the problems.
Okay, listen.
This is the main problem. He was telling his people not to vote,
Okay.
not to mail in the votes. That's the only thing.
There's a saying.
Yes.
Never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. Okay? And Trump got in his own way by telling people, go and vote, go and vote.
Yeah. Don't
okay?
mail it in.
Now,
Don't mail it in.
it was so beautiful. I seen it yesterday. Bernie Sanders was being interviewed by, what's his name? Jimmy Fallon. In October, the beginning of October. You're going to go and pull that little square up and rewind the friggin' video. And Biden predicted if he was, what's that guy that predicts the future?
I don't know. Whoever.
Not like Nostradamus.
Yeah. How
On point.
Trump was gonna. Yeah.
How exactly how
Yeah.
the election was going to be, how Trump's going to react, that the
Biden.
Bernie Sanders predicted.
Oh, Bernie.
Sanders. So Bernie Sanders predicted that
Another retired.
Democrats are going to do majority mail-in votes.
Yeah.
He predicted that the election is going to be going to take longer to count the votes because there's going to be a record high mail-in votes.
Yeah.
He also predicted, based on studies that they were doing already prior to October, the majority of Democrats are going to mail in, but the far majority is going to mail in their votes. He also predicted that the initial numbers that are going to come in are going to be all Trump.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think-
because they count the in-person
What happened
voting
today?
first.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then the mail-in voting, they count it after.
So do we understand, you know, that he's suing, like he's trying to sue state by state by state, and basically what he wants is for them to not stop counting. Stop counting the mail-in, stop counting the late, stop counting the overseas,
backwards.
stop counting all of that stuff.
Does that make any sense?
I'm
If
asking
you're
you.
getting points, you want them to stop giving you points?
He didn't, what happened in Michigan, did you see what happened to him in Michigan? He was leading, and then 128,000 new votes came in, and they were all for Biden.
Hold on, but those are not new
Not
votes.
even one.
The wording.
That's weird.
No,
Come on.
Right?
Understand
That's suspicious.
What mail-in votes? There's a term for it. I forgot it. And you can look it up.
Absentee vote.
There's absentee voting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like several categories of types of votes that come in after. They are legitimate votes because they're earmarked
Oh, yeah.
for a specific
I know.
date.
Yeah.
Okay? So the U.S. Postal Service had these votes.
Yeah.
They were already stamped.
Yes.
So they're legit.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they could
But
come
they
in
haven't
after
come in.
the election. They could come in before.
And
the
this is what
election.
he's saying. He's
It
saying,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
all of
the world
those.
now.
He's saying, okay, let's quickly explain what happened with Bush and Gore, because I thought there was a recount and then Bush
Florida.
won based on the recount.
Right.
Okay.
There was a recount in
Bush
Florida
is-
because
yeah.
the race was tight.
This is how it is in all those states,
But
though.
wasn't it Ted State? Ted Bush?
Yes, it was.
So coincidental that his
Yeah.
brother's state.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Recount.
Yeah.
Jeb Bush.
Jeb.
Okay. So that's a little different because that was going down to one state. Okay. This one is a handful of key states.
Yeah, that are neck and neck.
Now remember when I said never interrupt your enemy when they're doing when they're making a mistake, right? Arizona. Who runs Arizona?
Arizona used to be red.
The McCain family run
Yeah,
Arizona.
Arizona.
Who dead? And who pissed on the dead man's grave? which everyone knows that's a no-no. You never talk bad about the
What story is that? I don't know that story.
Trump said McCain is a loser
Oh, that's too
for being
much.
captured in a war. Only
That's right. That's right.
Okay, yeah.
remember?
Okay,
You remember that?
Yes,
You
yes.
spit on a man's grave. Even remember, the man left his deathbed in the hospital and went and changed his vote to save Obamacare. Very last, like he was the last vote that swayed to save Obamacare.
Okay.
And I think a week later he died.
Right.
Okay.
Arizona, however, Kev, is where people are fighting back the most.
Biden ain't lasting.
People, they're banging on the windows at the voting centers, at the counting centers. Yes.
Watch this.
They're gonna charge
Here's the thing.
Biden for pedophilia.
Arizona-
Watch. As soon as he gets a seat.
Arizona is a notoriously Republican state.
Yes.
Notorious.
Yes.
Okay.
You see him with the
And
nose?
it's a very pro-veteran state. A lot of generational veterans come from there.
Okay.
Family, sons of sons and sons of sons and sons of sons,
on,
dating
bro.
back to the war of 1812.
Yeah.
So that is a state for veterans. You already dissed veterans. You dissed John McCain.
They're out there
He
fighting
dissed
for him,
the
though,
wife
Kev.
While she's a widow. Okay? He dissed the wife while a widow and the child.
Okay,
The
but Kev,
family refused to have him show up at the funeral because of the shit he was
that was
talking.
true.
Remember
That's
that,
cold.
right?
That's
That's
cold.
correct.
And the daughter came up and did a speech at the funeral talking out against
yeah, but what
him.
is
Yeah,
he
that's
doing
too
for
much.
the
Now-
country though?
Okay, wait. Hold
Forget
on.
about all his
Hold
personal
on, hold on.
stuff.
But
Whatever.
This is the country talking. is
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying
what
to
is he doing for the people? Are people making money since Trump been in power?
Wait. But who's making money though?
He's saying,
What's
hasn't
the-
Trump been good for the
What
country?
is the job? Yeah, what is
He
the
brought
job
jobs
was-
back to America.
So-
Okay,
What's the
I'll be
unemployment
honest.
rate?
Bring back no jobs.
What's the
That was
unemployment
Yes, he did. I thought he brought companies
Yes, he
back
did.
to America.
No factories. Moved their factories from China, shut it down, and moved it to America. That was bullshit. Find me.
Nobody did that?
Find me a company.
I'll do the research
that
right
shut
now.
down their factory
Yes.
in China,
Yes.
or Mexico,
Yes.
or in Thailand, any
Yes.
part of the
And
Asian
brought it
country,
back.
or in Africa, shut it down, and took those tens of thousands of jobs and brought them back to.
I don't know. I have to
Find
do the
one.
research because I've
Find
been
one.
rating him for that. I've been rating him for that.
If you go find
So
one,
Kev, can you
I
check
will-
your phone? Can you check the elections right now? Can you see where we stand right now?
I don't know. It's the lowest unemployment rate.
Honestly, it's nothing.
Hasn't been called.
What I don't understand is how come people give Trump the credit. Hold on, wait. I'm not pro no one. I'm not pro no one. And let me get this straight. Hold on. Let me get this straight.
Remember, he
I'm
lost
pro
75
no
bucks,
one.
eh? That's why he's acting like this.
I'm not gonna fight for another slave master. Get that?
Biden?
I look at the Democrats, I look at the Republicans, I look at the NDP, I look at the Liberals, I look at the PC, I look at the Black Club. All these political parties are another plantation to me.
I don't know. I have love in my heart for
Unless
NDP.
we have our own political party, then you're just fighting for another slave master.
Yeah.
That's all you're
Okay. A fact. What are the results?
doing. The
One.
results.
Where do we stand right now? Because Pete thinks Trump can still win. And you know what's funny? I called it earlier saying, okay, you know what? Biden had taken over Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and one other one. So I was like, Biden won. However, it's so
We have
close.
Biden at 264 electoral college votes. Trump's only moved one. He has to sweep all the swing
Where's
states.
the Google?
It's-
Is this Google?
Yeah.
Google American election. It should show you the chart. Okay, this chart.
Yeah.
This is the chart that I love. Where is it? There's like a chart that comes up and it shows you, or this American election, if you don't mind.
Come on. What's he doing?
It should give us like state by state what the percentages are. Let me see. Is it
So it
giving-
says,
yes.
okay,
Yes, it's
so
fine.
Georgia is still at 99%
Yes.
reporting. Okay.
Look how close they are.
Now the key thing with Georgia is this:
Georgia's full
all
of that.
these votes in Georgia
Yeah.
that are left to count are in the heavily
mail-in.
populated areas, which is Atlanta,
Okay.
which is a Democratic
Yeah.
town.
Yeah, it
okay?
would be. All black.
And the amount of votes that are getting in, they're averaging like between 60 to 70% going for Biden.
Wow.
Okay, so Nevada, he's pretty much going to take it. Okay,
Yeah,
because his lead's increasing.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is the issue. Okay, Trump's passed Biden
Who, Biden?
Sorry, Biden's passed
Biden
Trump.
passed Trump in all of these. Trump
Right.
is leading in
That's
all
what
of
I'm
these
saying.
today.
Like,
Yeah.
Listen, he could still win.
So literally, Pete.
Hold on, Kanye West got 1,000 votes.
60,000. 60,000.
Yeah, Kanye West did good. Kanye West did good.
Biden's
Kanye West
leading.
got 1,000 votes in Mississippi.
Yeah. Kanye didn't do good, but he got votes.
60,000 votes overall.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. He got like 60,000 votes.
Yeah. I would have voted for Kanye if I was in the States. I'm hip hop. I believe in Kanye. Kanye, like, it's always been the dream of hip hop to do something like that. And he did it. He said it and he did it. What do you think? Have you been watching the elections closely?
I give up, man.
Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to call it for
But everybody
Biden.
knows who's going to win. Biden is winning. Already won.
Was the election stolen from Trump?
No. There's nothing stolen from anybody.
Fair and square?
Fair and square.
Which Republicans won't go and
It's
cancel.
America, man. A lot of people going to get
Popular vote
a
shows.
lot of people getting prosecuted anyway after this election
Yeah.
because of the double vote.
Double vote? You think some people double voted?
You remember Trump telling them that?
Listen, man, they have dead people voting right now. They got votes from dead people. People that have been dead for a long time. All of a sudden, they have votes.
That's why they're checking it. That's why they're checking it out.
So you think
Everybody
they will gain six? They need six more to get.
I think so.
Yeah. He's gonna get it. They just need to call it. They can call
Trump's
it. Well,
gonna
it just
win.
depends. I don't know how long. It depends how long it's gonna take.
I always felt like Trump wasn't supposed to be in there in the first place. And like I said, I could be wrong, but I feel like Trump is exposing a lot of shit that those guys are doing.
Interesting.
I think that.
And they wanna-
I actually think that he's speaking a lot of truth.
And
yes.
I think they
But
wanna
they
get
don't
him out
want
there.
him to speak a lot of truth. And I also think that the media is also controlled by Democrats.
Of course.
Okay, yeah, no, okay. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about how the media treated him. Because you know what? It was unfair, disrespectful. It's been the worst. They've had campaigns that have always been, the narrative has been he's racist, he's
Yes.
bad,
They've
he's
been
this,
saying this all
from
the
day
time.
one. It was never about replacing
he
him.
did.
It was just about getting him out.
He did say, guys, I think in early 90s, he did say that the Republicans will vote for him, doesn't
Yeah.
matter what they say,
Yeah.
what he say about them, because they're silly anyways. That's what he said.
Yeah, he did say something
He
like
did say
that.
something like
He
that.
did say something
Yes,
like
he
that.
did, yes.
However, the mistreatment, he has been unfairly treated in the media.
Trump.
Trump, are you kidding
This
me?
guy's biased.
No. It doesn't
I'm
matter if
not
he's
biased.
biased.
Listen,
He
I'm
has
not-
eyes.
I'm not pro Trump
you're not-
and I'm not pro
Even
Biden.
Trump last night was on Twitter talking about
Watching what's going on.
the
You know
fact
what
that
I'm
they block his tweets.
You gotta look
The
at the big
fact that
picture, right?
Twitter,
Okay, you know what I mean?
the fact that Twitter blocks his tweets.
Yeah, they had
Highest,
to. It's
high,
fake
no.
news.
Highest form of disrespect. Highest form of disrespect. I'm sorry.
No matter.
Highest form of disrespect.
The guy is
Oh
spreading.
yeah.
CNN.
Oh yeah. They block his tweets straight. I mean,
guy-
like
wait a minute,
it's been like
hold on.
5 of them, 6
The
of them.
guy is
He says
spreading
this is
propaganda.
fraud.
It's propaganda, man.
Spreading propaganda.
That's
He's the
propaganda.
president. It's his right to spread propaganda.
Biden's not.
What are you
to your own
talking
people.
about?
Come on.
Biden's not propaganda?
What propaganda is he spreading? He hasn't said anything. He hasn't said a word.
Trump
Trump is a
says,
racist.
Trump
But he's not,
says,
though, because-
Trump says this is fraudulent. They're stealing the election. That is an opinion.
Right.
They block him. He can't
Thank
say
you.
that.
Fine,
He can't say that.
No. They didn't block those tweets. They didn't block that he said he's still certain factual statements that he's claiming that were factual statements about
They
how
were-
the election process works. That is
Still.
not true. So you gotta stop that.
No, you don't.
Propaganda.
They don't have a right. There are people talking
And
bullshit on the
and
app
at the end
every
of the
day.
day, at the end of the day, Twitter and Facebook are private companies. They could do whatever they want.
And that's what they've
They're
been
not
showing.
public. They're not.
Yeah. No, yeah, they're-
right?
yeah.
So the people
Yeah.
sitting there putting the responsibility on Twitter to say, "Oh, you shouldn't block what they're saying." Twitter don't want that. Twitter don't want that on their platform. And
It's
Facebook don't want it on
outrageous.
their platform.
It's
and it causes
outrageous.
more harm than good.
No. It wouldn't.
You're inciting violence by saying shit like that. You're inciting violence. And you have people who are very easily swayed and manipulated that will do crazy shit.
We're seeing it.
You're
Oh my
seeing
gosh,
it.
did you see
There's extremists out there that
this is what I'm saying.
you gotta
I
protect
just want
against
Pete's
that.
attention for 1 second.
I just want to say,
Yes.
Trump 4 more years, make America great again.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
We'll see how long that goes on, because his ass might go to jail.
This is what 50's saying too.
Okay,
That
so
Trump is holding on because he doesn't want to
New
get
York
thrown into
State
jail.
have criminal charges waiting for him, because he has committed crime.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna say that because he hasn't been prosecuted yet, or he hasn't been gone to court yet. But there are some serious charges that are waiting for him.
Yeah.
Okay, and people can't gloss over that. You can't have a leader who is criminally being investigated. Like, come on, how can you defend that? Like, to me, I'm like, that's undefensible. That's undefensible. I don't care. I don't care how much he did for the economy and what the people are claiming. And at the end of the day, there's no trickle down. That the money that he's increased to the quote unquote economy
Yeah.
is not trickling down.
There
to
has to be
people.
some trickle. There is some trickle down.
There's no
One of the
trickle
brothers
down.
was talking about just how alone people being what's it called again, sent back home was increasing the job market for
watch it.
people of
No,
color.
yeah, there's
People
statistics-
being
there's
what's it called
statistics
again?
because then now there's gaps in the job market that could be filled.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, Americans don't want to do those types of jobs. Americans don't want to be farmers.
There are Americans.
Americans don't
No,
wanna-
there are. Okay, yeah. Not
Americans
the farming and
don't want
stuff.
to do physical,
Yeah.
hard work jobs that immigrants.
Okay,
will
wait
do.
1 second. Did you guys hear about the plot to blow up the convention center?
The what?
There was a plot. They foiled a plot to blow up the convention center.
Where? In the States?
Yes, man. People are taking. You guys, the Trump supporters are taking this very
Exactly.
seriously.
That's why you gotta nip that.
That's why.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That goes to my point about inciting
Yeah,
propaganda.
I know.
And that incites violence.
Bye. Thank
And
you.
you gotta nip that in the bud, period. There's no way around it. I don't care if you're the leader of the friggin' America or you're leader of Canada. If you are saying unfactual stuff that's going to incite your die-hard extremist followers, and I'm not saying Biden don't have die-hard extremist followers. I'm just saying your die-hard extremist violence have already proven that they're willing to use violence to get their way.
Yeah.
You gotta nip that in the bud.
The pro. Yeah, the pro.
I do feel like,
Yeah, it's better than the other one. The plastic one. The
brother, I do feel like he wants to win and he's willing to take the country down.
Who's that?
Yeah, come on, man. That's the sign
Trump.
of a psychopath, eh?
Trump.
That is.
I feel like he does.
Clinically
His
diagnosed
level
as
of
a
wanting to win is
psychopath.
pretty.
Why do you-
It's
okay,
pretty intense.
Let me ask you something. Okay,
Tell me.
Kev. Since you keep saying,
Psychopath. Trump.
Yeah.
so
That's- he
and
shows
how
signs
isn't
of
Biden
He
a
might be.
psychopath?
He might be. But also
He
remember,
could be.
a lot of guys in big business are sociopaths.
He could be.
Like
Yeah,
to be good in
sociopath.
business, a lot of
Sociopath.
people are
No,
sociopaths.
look,
No biased opinion.
Biden, no, I'm gonna be fair. Biden could be a sociopath too, right? But you
You
gotta
can't.
base off-
Yeah, no. Yeah, I
Give
know.
yourself 10 stores and see how you become.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm already losing some of my heart. I'm already losing some of my
The
heart.
man, if a person,
You're gonna cut throats.
Exactly.
if you lose something, okay, you lose something. It
Yeah.
could be you lost your wallet,
Yeah.
you lost your keys,
Yes.
you lost your phone,
Yes.
you lost your wife, you lost your house.
Yes.
You lose a poker game.
Yes.
You gotta concede the loss.
This one.
If you can't concede that loss, then what is this person hanging on to?
I've also just been wanting them to concede it because I feel like the more this goes on, the more people have hope. It's the same
I
way
want it
Pete
on
thinks
longer.
that there's still hope. I
I
don't
want
want these
You know
people.
why?
I
want a
know.
recount. I want it on long. I want it to go through the full process. Because I don't want people talking shit.
Yeah.
It has to be factual. It has to be accurate. The percentage of inaccuracy
Yeah, it's not
has to
worth
be
it.
very, very, very low to
I'm
the
gonna
point
see what he
where
sells them
it's
for.
undeniable that
95
one person won and one person lost.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Whether it's
Or you
Trump
gotta get the gift
or Biden,
Yeah.
I want it
Amazon Prime.
undeniable.
Well, most of those states are gonna have to go for a recount.
The judges are throwing out a lot of those
I
lawsuits
know,
because they're
I
like, "You're
know,
bullshit."
I know. But the thing is, he doesn't have to rely on the lawsuits. He needs to just be quiet and rely on the recount.
Right. Oh, but he's not relying. If Trump was smart, he'd keep his mouth shut. Okay. Let the process go through. When the process done, say,
Yeah, what's
I
the
want to
recount?
recount.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then have the investigation going on. Make your claims of fraud.
Yeah.
Okay?
You like
The
the
man
review,
made a
right?
claim of
Everybody's
fraud
saying it's good.
4 hours after the next day.
I know,
And then he
but
did it
Bob, it's
yesterday.
because he watched his numbers go up and then he watched his numbers go down.
Dude, even his
so it's just
people were
hard for
trying to
him.
tell him. Even his peoples in his campaign was telling him, man, chill out.
Yeah.
Your counts are.
Wow.
These are all the mail-in.
These are the
And
purple
mail-in.
and gray.
Biden's people are going. We try to warn you.
Yeah.
People try to warn him, but you
Yeah.
still want to listen.
I think what ended up happening was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because his biggest fear was that the mail-ins were going to be an issue, and now the mail-ins are an issue.
His problem is his ego. That's his problem.
Okay, take it all down.
Yeah. Like what you did last time. Trump's ego gets in his way all the time.
Hi.
Hey, how are you, Vince?
I'm not saying he's an ego.
Yeah. How you doing, Vince?
Don't see you in a while, man. Don't see you for a while. How you been?
Yeah, no, Trump being the devil is just.
I'm not saying he's the double.
That's
I don't think
liberal
he's that.
media.
But I think Trump did
Hey,
some
Pete,
beautiful
liberal
things.
media, liberal media, fake news.
I'm going to give Trump props right now. Trump did some amazing, beautiful things.
Like,
He finally exposed America for what they really are. He took that Band-Aid off and he ripped it off. For decades, the public was getting lulled into a false sense of this comfort.
do you guys know who Alex Jones is?
Yeah,
Did you see him at the protest?
yeah, but he's known for
Pete, you know
talking
Alex?
shit. He
Alex
got banned
Jones?
off of YouTube.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, he had that.
He was like one of the first people banned off of YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Him and what's his face from the Muslim.
You know Alex Jones?
One guy in front of you, okay?
He's at his friend's house right now.
So Alex showed up to the Arizona protests.
Doesn't surprise me.
Because it feels like there's some crossover, right? Into like what he thinks he's doing and what he thinks those guys believe in. So during the protests, he's like, we're here. We're not going to be ignored. We're going to get our votes counted. We're going to go after the Bill Gates. We're going to go after the Jeff
he's
Bezos.
been saying that for a
Everybody's
long
cheering. Then he says, we're going to go after the Nazis. The crowd gets quiet.
Never seen that.
You're in Arizona, man.
Yeah.
A notoriously racist state, man. Come on. That's like saying we're gonna get rid of the Ku Klux Klan in Texas. Like,
Okay.
yeah, right.
So let's take a quick vote right now. Who believes Biden's going to take it? Who believes Trump's going to take it? This is one final.
One final.
He still thinks Trump
Honestly,
can take it.
I'm gonna hold my comment until.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
So you're
I don't
not
want to.
sure?
I have a bet going on right now.
Okay, cool.
I took a last minute bet, and I don't
Okay.
want to jinx myself.
Pete,
And I'm not gonna say who I bet.
who's
for.
winning it,
You
Pete?
guys know who I think's gonna win. Trump's gonna win again, guys. Biden can't. Come on, Sleepy Joe is not gonna last.
Sleepy Joe.
No, he's old. He's old. He's being
Trump's
propped
old
up
too.
and it's
Yeah, but
elder
Trump has
abuse.
way more energy.
But he's
Oh,
got
come on,
he's
guys.
got the
Guys hiding
ambition.
illness. He had
No,
his
he's
doc-
got the ambition.
Bro, he
Biden,
had
I feel like it's just being propped up. It's
He
not
had his
fair.
doctor
It's not
publicly
fair.
lie for him.
No, it's not fair.
They dope up.
Let
They
the
give-
man
they
take a
give Biden
nap.
a couple of lines before he goes on stage.
Better.
Just to get his eyes open.
I hope so.
Trump is old, but he got that young thing he got to carry.
Okay, thank you.
So you better remember,
He's-
he got to stay on point.
It's not that. He's just ambitious, and that'll keep you spry as a snake. He's spry.
And Kamala Harris to keep him like sane. Eh? Yeah, that's why he has her there. So she's the
A nurse?
She's
The
logical
brains. Yeah.
one out of the
Listen,
two.
I gotta give her. I'm gonna say thank you to the black women of America who
And here's
put
the-
this all together.
Yeah, who did
Okay.
it for nothing? Who did it for nothing? Who did it for
Okay.
nothing? Most
And-
educated group in America?
Yeah.
You're telling me the flipping Democratic Party couldn't slip them some low to no
Yeah.
tuition?
The black woman is God.
Pete, final word, American election.
My baby mom's not white. She not white.
Final word, American election, Pete.
American elections. Let me see. What can I say about the American elections?
We knew this was gonna happen. It's entertainment.
It is entertaining. This is very entertaining. I hope we're not taking this too serious.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
Because it's totally entertaining. And I guarantee you that the shit that's going on in America right now is going to continue even if Biden gets in. Nothing's going to
it's not
change.
gonna change.
So
It might soften up a little bit, or it might get worse. It's one of the two.
It's not going to change. Police have been killing black people,
Yeah.
shooting, even when Obama was in power. So I don't know why
Yeah.
everybody's thinking it's because of Trump.
And there's going to be terrorist, a white militia terrorist acts still going to happen. It's
You know what? Like I said, I was about to close. But you know what else I noticed? And me and Michelle were talking about this the other
Tell
day.
me.
Where is Al Qaeda? Where is
I saw them try to get ISIS.
What's a I forgot
ISIS,
Al Qaeda, what the hell?
ISIS, Al Qaeda.
ISIS.
The name changed again. I know.
Where are these guys?
Right?
Well,
Nobody's doing anything because of COVID? So they're chill because of COVID. No one's making any moves because of COVID. That seems a little off.
The narrative. It's whatever. It's literally like you said, Pete.
Trump bought him some land.
It's literally like you said once. It's not what's happening. It's what they're focusing on.
That's right. Yes.
That's
That's
it.
right. That's right. So yeah. So my last words are: don't take this election stuff too serious. Nothing much is going to change. I don't see it. I haven't seen it ever in America. It doesn't matter what president's in there. It's always been the exact same thing. Those are my last words.
Panther. Oh my gosh. Panther. Last week, I didn't know you were giving out free samples.
It wasn't free samples.
Andy said he got a free sample.
Yo, Andy, what you do, brethren? What you tell people see y'all get free sample? Yo, let's stop getting things from that. What kind of business is that? What kind of business is that, brethren? Eh? Yo, Star, I can't believe you. I can't believe you, Andy. I thought me and you were tight with that.
That sample wasn't free. No, that was a layaway. That was a layaway. Don't try to throw me under the bus.
I felt so stupid after I paid and everybody was getting their free samples. I was like, nah, B. Right?
Hey, the Panther. Yeah. I can't smoke that before I go.
No, Panther, that was good.
No, you can't.
That was premium quality. Premium quality.
Yeah, the quality's good.
Premium quality.
I was
Premium.
scared to smoke it, but now that Andy said that he was talking to me earlier, said it kept him up all night.
Yeah, man.
I can handle that kind.
I was tossing
I don't want the chromatose stuff, bro.
That's the sativa in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a hybrid.
Yeah.
I've been scared of it. I didn't want to.
We know weed puts me to sleep. It always wakes me
But
up.
it smoked real good. It smoked real good.
Because you know how I know?
But when I used to go to bed,
I made hash. And I smoked the hash. A little bit of the hash on the thing. And I got energy. And I was like, whoa.
yeah, man.
Like, this is good.
So it's sativa.
It's not sativa. It's hybrid.
It's hybrid.
It's
But
both.
it's sativa. It must be sativa leaning then, though.
It's both.
Okay, cool.
I think it's the way your body,
Yeah, interacts with it and stuff. I need some of the flipping, the hash. Do you have any more of that? What's going on?
Actually, I have a piece I can give to you.
I need it. A free sample.
Yeah. Why, Andy? Holy, bro.
You throw me under the bus, bro.
I've been thinking about it. I even told somebody else the story. I was like, oh man, everybody's getting their free bushels, and here I come begging to pay.
Hey, let me tell you, I earned that.
You did. You
I
did.
earned that free.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell the full story if you're going to tell the story, bro.
Okay, what's the story?
Don't just
No.
tell them half the story. Make me look like the bad guy.
No.
He did earn that.
I did earn it.
Dope.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to you, Nisa.
We do, you know when you do bartering?
Yes, I know barter.
Yeah. So,
Barter.
Yeah, so that's part of it.
Dope.
You're the last man standing.
I'm the first and the last.
Last and the first.
You got a little special treat because you're last.
It's a good thing I left early today.
He looks like Biden's son.
Who does?
Kevin.
Hey, Kev.
You look like Biden's son, you know?
Birthday?
You look like Biden's son.
What are you doing?
Oh, this is the full Monty. The full Monty. What are we gonna do?
Never, bro.
Come on, he's not even used to this. I love it.
This is new. This is what we're doing now, Kev. And we're gonna give you a facial.
What?
Not today.
Okay.
So where's the
But we're gonna
light?
get the black mask though.
I want the light though.
You want the light on you?
Yeah, man.
He's got
I want
good
that,
skin,
bro.
though.
I want to feel like Puff. Why not?
Love it. New shop, new flexes.
Yeah, man. Give me the light, bro.
Look at this.
I want the
Look
light,
at this.
sir.
Look at this.
You want the light, eh?
Precision. Precision cut.
I'm gonna buy you what do you call that? The magnifying glass.
Yes, with the light on it.
Yeah, bro.
Shall we get right in there, niece? Yeah.
Not 8 o'clock only.
This is where.
8 o'clock is too early.
I've been telling man on the street.
It is
I'm
better
telling
that
every
you put
brother
it
that
back
passed
like this.
by.
Oh, so
I told him to come in.
So Joseph came by.
Okay, dope.
You see the picture that he drew us?
Oh, crazy. Oh, beautiful.
Hey, I should get
Amazing.
I should get into
Beautiful.
Bitcoin.
Beautiful.
People that want work done too.
Beautiful.
Was it you said you wanted something?
Rest in peace.
Oh, Darian. Thank you for watching another episode of Shop Talk. Please remember to press that subscribe button down at the bottom. Peace.
I did it.